4 Steps to the Light. Each January, Ananda ministers gather for a retreat to draw inspiration for the year ahead. During the gathering, we choose a guiding theme. For 2026, it is Be a Channel for the Light. It feels especially timely now in light of global events, as well as prophecies and predictions for what lies ahead. A number of psychics, like Edgar Cayce, along with people who have had near-death experiences and communed with higher beings, describe a similar vision. They speak of 2026 as a year of upheaval and turmoil, but also as offering humanity a profound choice: unity, harmony, and forgiveness over divisiveness, discord, and condemnation. Encouragingly, the predictions agree on the ultimate outcome. After a period of struggle, humanity will in time choose the light and move forward spiritually. At the Minister's Retreat, we outline 4 steps to help us to become channels for the light. Several people asked if we would share these steps more widely, since all of us can become beacons, illuminating not only our own life, but those of others as well. Step 1. Longer, deeper meditations. We can't share what we don't have, so the first step is to strengthen the light in our own consciousness. This is done by putting more time and energy into our daily sadhana. Recently, Jyotish and I took a week-long period of seclusion in which we separated ourselves from outward demands and tried to rest in the thought of God as much as possible. It was remarkably rejuvenating, and we saw that this is really the way forward for us. Take a period of time, even if it's just an hour, and reset and raise your spiritual goals. Create a schedule for sadhana, commit to it, and stick to it. Every time you overcome the temptation to give in to distraction or laziness, you will find that you grow stronger and that further progress becomes easier. Step 2. Bring light to current events. It is good to be aware of what's going on in the world. This doesn't mean doomscrolling or obsessively following the news, but rather maintaining a clear general idea of what's happening. Then, without judging or responding with anger or fear, respond with light. Pray for those making decisions. Forgive those who are causing harm to others. Feel God's love and compassion for the world. Follow Christ's example when he said on the cross, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Step 3. Be a secret service agent. Share your light with everyone around you. Be proactive. Don't wait for people to reach out to you. If you see a friend or even a stranger who seems to be in need of help, then without being obvious, quietly help them or send them peace and love. Remember, too, that the light is conscious. If you are a willing channel, it will use you in ways of which you're not even aware. We heard a beautiful story from a devotee friend in India. After a long, busy day, he was just getting into bed when he heard an inner voice telling him to drive to a particular freeway overpass. Since it was already late at night and reaching the spot would take at least 90 minutes, our friend tried to ignore the inner voice, but it persisted. Then he got up, dressed, and drove to the spot to find a young man standing there on the overpass. They began talking, and after more than an hour, the young man admitted that he had been planning to commit suicide. When he heard how and why our friend had come, it renewed his faith in God, and he became a follower of Yogananda. Step 4. Pray daily for world peace. At the end of your meditations, spend 5, 10, or 15 minutes sending light into the world. Start by feeling God's light within you, then expand it outward to your community, your country, across nations, and throughout the world. Consciously join your beacon of light with others until you feel a sense of global unity with all those who are praying. The power of souls united in seeking and sharing God's light is invincible. May these 4 steps to the light offer you a roadmap toward God and toward bringing His transforming light to a world that sorely needs it now. With joy and blessings in God and Guru, Nayaswami Devi. Well, friends, sending our greetings to you and hope that you are doing well. As we've been writing about, this minister's retreat was quite an uplifting experience because we felt a group of people. There were nearly maybe 150 of us, ministers from different communities in America. And we just meditating together and then speaking of this being a channel of light, it felt so unifying. And that's why I've shared this experience with you in this blog, because you too are a part of Ananda by your dedication to following our blogs, and many of you respond and write comments or write letters, and these mean a great deal to us to see how you're benefiting from our blogs. But we all have this responsibility, whether you're a spiritual teacher or it doesn't matter. We have a responsibility to be channels for the light wherever God has placed us, whatever our dharma may be. And the more we can feel a unity in this, the more powerful our efforts will be to bring God's light into this world. And, you know, it's so important to remember now, too, that God has a plan. And even though we may look at the world around us and become at least discouraged, if not more, it's still important to remember that God has a plan, and that in this ascending Dwapara Yuga, Babaji and Christ who govern our planet Earth, that they are letting things unfold in such a way that humanity will evolve its own consciousness. You know, God could come down right now and wipe out all evil from the earth. But then what would we have gained from that? We have to do our part to affirm goodness and compassion, not only in our own hearts, but in all hearts, because in essence, we are all children of God, and we may have chosen, using our free will, different paths, different ways to go, but nevertheless, even though our karma may lead us in different directions, in our heart of hearts, we all have God's light, God's love, God's blessings within us. And so, friends, I hope these 4 points will be helpful to you, and I hope you can put them into practice. I know Jyotish and I are. God bless you.